The Lord started a revival on campus at Ohio State using the football players, TreVeyon Henderson, G. Scott, Emeka, and a bunch of other guys. And we're thankful that we were just a small little piece of that process. Here's how a simple t-shirt helped the players at Ohio State football share the gospel this season. During the summer, we got connected with TreVeyon Henderson, and that led to some conversations about partnership and how we could work together with him and his teammates. Through several conversations, it became really clear this is the guy that we wanted to work with. His faith is real. He's outspoken. He's bold. He's genuine. And then that led to a conversation probably middle of July where TreVeyon said that God had given him this vision that instead of the players walking into camp with, dressed to the nines and all suited up, that they were going to walk in with these shirts and really send a message that the most important thing for anybody to know is that Jesus won. And if you fast forward, there's a collage picture of more than 20 of the players walking into camp, either wearing a Jesus won shirt or some other faith-based shirt. And it was just so powerful to see. You ended up seeing the shirts on the events that those guys put on. They hosted a worship night where they shared the gospel, shared testimonies, hosted baptisms. I mean, I don't know how many were baptized on that night, but it was amazing to see. You saw the guys wearing the shirts on game days. I'm all over the place, podcasts. It was just amazing to see not only the players represented, but the fan base get behind it. We partnered with TreVeyon and Drive Youth Ministries in Columbus, Ohio. They do a lot of ministry work for junior high and high school kids. Their whole goal is to share the gospel and provide places for kids to spend time in a safe environment and learn about Jesus. So we're thankful we got to work with them. And, as much success as Ohio State had on the field, and they had a ton, they won a national championship, the impact that group made for the kingdom was beyond anything that we'll ever probably see. The national championship didn't come without adversity. They lost early to Oregon, and the Michigan loss might have been to the Buckeye Nation, might have been one of the worst losses of all time, because you can't lose to the team up north if you live in Ohio. After that game, there was two things that were seen. You could see the fight and the skirmish that was going on between a bulk of the players, and then another group of players off to the side, led by TreVeyon and G, players from both teams that were on a knee praying. After the videos and images of TreVeyon and G and the guys praying while the fight was going on right next to them, those guys faced a ton of backlash. They were torn apart and criticized and shredded by their own fan base. But what we want to share is the good that came out of that loss. We received a message through our website from a dad who wanted to share a story about him and his son. They were on their way home from the game, and his son made a comment from the back seat about how much it stunk that they lost to the team up north. And the dad in his message writes that while the loss stings, God put it on his heart, it was time to share the most important message he ever could with his son. And in that moment on the car ride home, he shared with him a truth that no game, no success, no anything would ever supersede. He shared the message of the gospel with his son, and on that drive home, his son accepted Christ as his Lord and Savior. We were able to share that message with Trey alongside of many other stories of encouragement and praise and different reports. It's just great to be able to take the stories of those that have been impacted by wearing a simple shirt and share that with TreVeyon and G and the boys. What an amazing story that God weaved together for the Buckeyes and TreVeyon and G. We're thankful for the opportunity it was to partner with them. We look forward to continuing that partnership on campus with the football squad and with TreVeyon as he moves into the next chapter with the New England Patriots. If you're interested in partnering with us, if you want to create a shirt, something custom for your team, your organization, your club, whatever that might be, please reach out to us through the website, and we'd love to work with you. To hear more stories about how this ministry apparel brand has made an impact for the kingdom, like and subscribe.